What's up everybody, Noble Airsoft here, and today I'm showing you how to lube your gas magazine correctly. So if you're watching this video, your gun is leaking CO2 like crazy and you want to know how to stop it. So there's two ways to fix this. One is lube your magazine correctly, which I'm going to show you how to do right here in a minute. The other is not use it in cold weather. So this is a little info before I even start showing you how to do this. If your gun is leaking in 50 degrees Fahrenheit or lower, that is normal. And by normal, it's not completely normal, but it will do that in 50 or lower degrees Fahrenheit. So if that's when your gun is leaking, don't worry about it. Wait for the weather to warm up. Gas guns don't work that well in cold weather, but they do work awesome in warm weather. So I'm going to be showing you if your gas gun is still leaking gas at pretty decent temperatures. I'm going to show you how to fix that right now. So, of course, we have our CO2 mag here today. So, obviously, our 100% silicone oil. If you don't have the 100% silicone oil, don't lube your gun yet. It might break it in the long run. It might wear down some of the metal. So make sure you have 100% silicone oil. You don't want to be using anything else. So there's three key parts on the outside of your mag that you will want to lube. It's very important that you get these things lubed before you go into the inside. And when I say we're going into the inside of the magazine, don't freak out. It's nothing. We're not taking the mag apart or anything. But there is one thing inside that you do need to lube. So the first, of course, is our release valve in the back. You take maybe just one drop, spread it around the back of this, and then it's kind of important. You take your thumb on the silver piece and push that in for about a minute. That's going to make sure it gets in between the silver and brass part of your magazine. So that'll stop the leaking from the back here if that's your problem. So if your magazine is leaking out the top, that's of course you don't have any silicone oil right along this rubberized area. So make sure you put a bunch, and by a bunch I mean 1 or 2 drops, right on the top of this rubber seal right here, and that's going to make sure no gas comes out the side when the gas is transferring from the magazine to the gun. So last on the outside, I guess this could be considered the inside, but you have that O-ring down in the bottom. Definitely put, I'd say, probably 2 or 3 down in the bottom and let that sit so the O-ring can soak up that oil, and it's going to make sure it doesn't dry out on you. So that's the main parts on the outside. You're going to want to lube your magazines, and that's all you're going to hear from most of the other videos out on YouTube. But there's actually one more really important place that you need to lube your magazine, and this is actually the most important. So what you're going to do, it's really simple. You just take it, and inside the hole right here, you just put a couple drops of oil down into the valve, and then what you're going to do is do exactly like you did when you oiled this. You just press that in and out a couple times, and you should hear that oil kind of swish around right in here, and that's because it's actually lubing this pin inside the mag. So that way the gas isn't going to come spurting out this way. This will probably be your problem if you're watching this video. Gas is coming out this release valve right here. So this is actually the knocker valve, my bad. So yeah, your gas is probably coming out right here. So put a couple drops in that hole right there, and then just push that in and out a couple times, and your mag should start working perfectly again. Just make sure it's in warmer weather because it will not work nearly as good in cold weather. So I hope this helped you guys today. That's all that you need to do to make your mag run perfectly in warm weather. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it helped a lot. If it did, make sure to leave a like, a nice comment, and if you're even nice enough, hit that subscribe button because it makes me a happy person. We'll see you guys next time.